Here's a unique build I'm putting together with the M4a1. Looking for new parts and pieces that I can modify and build some cool blasters that you guys haven't seen before, because I use different barrels and foregrips that aren't intended for the M4a1, figure out ways to manipulate them, and I can do some slicing software and resizing software on my computer. I can't do any modeling on my own, I'm not there, but I can definitely make these work out. So this is actually made for like a SIG MCX, right? So I was able to cut it, use the adapter here so that this can actually fit right on your M4a1 like it's supposed to, and just turn, you know, and just like the standard factory barrel. You can see there's an inner barrel inside there, right? So it's got a metal inner barrel, and then it's going to have the plastic innermost barrel that goes through that. We got the regular gearbox with a nice upgraded spring from XFORCETAC USA. If you've seen lately, I've had a lot of them that I've put springs in because X-Force was nice enough to send me a bunch of springs. So this is going to have an M100 spring in it. Other performance upgrade will just be using an 11.1 just because I use that all the time anyway. Don't have any extra metal barrels to put on there, but going with that spring is really going to make the biggest difference when it comes to FPS anyway. So if you need to, I have other videos that show how to replace the spring. It's a real easy, simple mod. If you're able to open your blaster on your own, which is not hard, you just need an Allen wrench and a screwdriver, you should be able to replace the spring. You should be able to replace the barrel without any sort of issue. Now with the gears, that gets to be a little more cumbersome and a lot more patience is involved. So you see, I modified this barrel so that that's going to work. And then I just went with this black and blue paint style, right? So this is going to go on there. I wanted to add some extra black. So this rail and this piece is actually going to go on the bottom, and it's going to serve two purposes. You know, obviously it's going to add a rail for accessories. This is going to add stability here, but then it's also going to cover up some of these screws because I figure if you can cover them up, why not? So that'll go on there like that. Of course, use the grip kind of paint on these as well. Since this kind of has like that skeleton almost style look to it, I decided to pick accessories for it that have that. So the riser that's going to go up top, obviously kind of skeleton style, something different I hadn't used before. I have used this grip once before, but I thought that was a good one to go ahead, and we'll put that out here on the end, right? So that's cut like that, nice. And then for the stock, I thought this was cool. Obviously, it hasn't been painted yet. It's only been primed. So the buffer tube just goes through. The buffer tube stops right here. And so you got the buffer tube for the battery, and then there'll be a little cap that goes on here so that you can change the battery a little quicker like that. Instead of taking this off all the way, little wing nut here is going to secure this to the actual buffer tube. So that's the quick build plan. Got it pretty much all painted aside from the stock. I think it'll look really cool. It's definitely going to look really different. I haven't built anything like this with kind of a square like this, right? A square foregrip barrel. So hope you guys are excited to see that. Make sure you check back to see the finished product. And of course, check back to see the video where I do a demonstration and FPS test. All right, so comments, questions, please do all those. Like videos, make sure you're subscribed, and of course, participate in the monthly giveaways. I always give away a couple, at least, custom gel ball blasters plus lots of accessories every month. So stay tuned to my channel, my IG. I'm always very obvious about when those are running, and there's a video that it will always explain all the rules and how you can go ahead and participate in there. Thanks for the support, and check back for all that stuff.